Awesome. How are y'all? I'm glad you're here this afternoon. My name is Morgan Gauntt. I have been with Q Sciences since October, so almost a year, which is insane. It's been a wild ride the last year. Um, so I'm real excited to tell y'all my story, a little bit about our products, and a little bit about our company. Um, I'm gonna give it just a second while Jan is connecting. Um, let's see, I have been married to my husband for 13 years. We'll have been married 14 years next month in October. So October, all the celebrations in October, but we've been married for 13 years and we have 3 kiddos. Jackson is our oldest. He is 13 in 8th grade. Then we have Maddox, who is 11 in the 6th grade, and Lila, our little girl, is 8. She's in 3rd grade. So I'm a photographer by trade. I've done photography for about 11 years. It's been wonderful. My husband has been a huge support. He has really supported me financially to grow a business and just emotionally too. He's so wonderful, and we have really been able to grow that business into a full-time job for me, and it's been such a huge blessing to our family, the people in our community that have supported me that way. But it was last year in October when it had been over time, but October, I drew the line. I really started losing my joy and passion for photography because Jackson, our oldest, was in 7th grade. In junior high, it hit me like a ton of bricks that he was halfway through school. It wasn't going to be long before he was in high school and then leaving me for college. So I thought, man, I have missed out on so much. I missed out on a lot of soccer games, parties, like a lot of things as a photographer. I shoot in the evenings when they would get home from school because I love the warm light. And then I would shoot on the weekends. I would go shoot weddings, and some of those were out of town, so I'd be gone the entire weekend. And I just thought, I want something different. I'm not going to miss out on all the things over the next 5 years and with my other 2 children. And so my husband and I had a heart to heart. We prayed and just thought, what else is out there? We had talked about how we could invest and make money that way. We looked into real estate. We looked into different things. We talked about residual income, how we could make that happen. And it was important to us to really have an open mind to see what God had for us. I feel like when he, when you're walking with the Lord, a lot of times his desires are your desires. So he puts desires in our heart for something else. And I felt so not at peace doing photography full time. And I knew he had something else for me. And so network marketing was not on my radar though. We prayed that evening and I thought, man, I just want us to have an open mind. Lord, help us to know what you have. The next day, my sister-in-law called me, Katie Trent, and told me about Q Sciences. So a little backstory on her, because she is a huge part of my story. She had been with another network marketing company for 5 years. 5 years, asked me to join her for 5 years, and I said no for 5 years. That was not something I wanted to do. It was not something I was passionate about. So when she told me she was leaving the company that she'd been at to come over to Q Sciences, I was like, first of all, I thought, oh my gosh, that's not a wise decision. And I asked her, why? Why would you leave behind what you built? And she started telling me about our company. The same things that made her risk leaving behind everything that she had built up to start fresh are the same things that made me think this is a no-brainer, and it made me want to do network marketing when I never had wanted to in the past. So what are those things? I will tell you. First and foremost, we are in the hemp space. Hemp is a $2 billion industry, and it is projected to be a $20 billion industry in the next 4 years. That is insane in itself. Talk about buying Apple stock in the early 80s, right? We would all do it if we would have known. Well, now we have this projection and we know. So that was huge, honestly. And that was something my husband was already looking into investing in somehow. And so we were like, foot in the door for $80. At the time, that's how much the enrollment fee was. And so we were pumped. Another thing that really, really caught my attention was that we have a focus on mental health. So a lot of network marketing companies focus on weight loss and body health, and we have that stuff too, but that was not something that I could personally get passionate about. When Katie told me that there's a focus on mental health, I got super excited. I struggle with anxiety, and my middle child struggles with anxiety, and there's also depression in my family. And so that's something that I have a heart for anyways. So I was pumped about that. Another thing is our company is ground floor. So I did know enough about network marketing at the time that you want to get in ground floor. Timing is everything, and you can't get that timing back. Speaking of ground floor, I was flown out with 10 other people to our corporate offices to meet with our CEO and founder and our president to be trained. So like, you cannot find that time. Like, you don't meet the owners of your company in huge network marketing companies. So this is an insane time. And then the one thing that made me a little nervous was that I hadn't done network marketing before. And so I thought, how do you build a team? Like, where would I even begin? What if nobody wants to join me? You need 2 people to sell with you to open up our comp plan. That's insane. I can find 2 people to want to do the business with me, and I can help others find 2 people. We're paid on infinite levels down by volume. And so you find your 2 people, they find their 2 people, they find their 2 people, and it snowballs, and you are paid on that volume. Infinite levels down for forever. So those things combined, I was like, no brainer. And we jumped in. My husband and I made the decision. We were going to do it. We were going to run real hard for 6 months and just see what happened. I had a goal for 6 months. We were able to hit it in 7 weeks. And in 6 months, we hit the rank of silver, which is a $4,000 residual income a month. That is huge for my family. It has been life-changing for us financially and also health-wise. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. But we obviously did not reevaluate in six months. We just kept on going, and it has been the best business decision and life decision ever. We have just been so blessed. So anyways, all that to say, let me tell you a little bit about our company. We were founded in 2012. Our CEO and founder, Mr. Mark Wilson, he was actually a quarterback. He played for, oh my gosh, I just went blank. Oakland Raiders. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. That's on here that knows. Anyways, he took his team to the Super Bowl twice, and they won. And then when he retired from football, he got into real estate. He was is a brilliant entrepreneur. And then when he retired from real estate, he retired to the golf course, and he played golf for 6 months and thought, what am I doing? I really want to invest in others and help others grow. And so he talked to one of his friends who introduced him to Dr. Stephen Kimberly, who for 10 years was the editor-in-chief at WebMD. He's a naturopath scientist, and he really focuses on brain health and the micronutrients that our bodies need for our brain health, and how we are lacking in today's society with all the fast food. I heard that, he said that back like when our parents were growing up, or our grandparents, you have to eat like 7 apples today to get the nutrients from 1 apple back then. Like, our dirt is depleted of nutrients. And so that's his focus, really, to supplement those nutrients that we aren't getting today. So he talked to Dr. Stephen Kimberly, who said, if you're going to invest in people, you want to invest in their finances, and you want to invest in their health. And if you're going to invest in their health, you don't want to cut corners. We want the best of the best products with science behind them. And that is what is really going to help others grow. And so that's what they went on a mission for. So in 2012, they launched Q Sciences with our multivitamin called Q Max. It consists of over 30 methylated vitamins and nutrients that really, when people started taking them, the NIH came in and did over 30 third-party testing on those vitamins because they were seeing such amazing results in people. So now we have studies showing that it helps with depression, anxiety, ADHD, kids on the spectrum, bipolar disorder, OCD, like a host of different things. And so that's what we started with, and it has been a game changer. So in 2017, they brought in Mr. Jake Spencer. He has been in network marketing since he was 21, and he came in as the VP of sales of international sales, and he watched, and he's the one who relaunched our company with a new comp plan as a network marketing company. Since then, we've had 700% growth. We are open in 18 different countries, and we are about to launch in Mexico, which is so exciting. So that's where we started. We are in a unique position because, like I said, we've had products since 2012 that are tried and true with studies on them, but we are ground floor because we launched as network marketing in 2018. So it's like this perfect storm, and it's amazing. So a little bit about our products. We have basically a nutraceutical line and a full spectrum hemp line. That's how I like to divide them. So the first thing is the Q Max that I just talked about. And on that note, it's helped me so much with my anxiety. It has been huge for me, and it's helped me so much with my energy. I also have a friend, she struggles with depression, and our vitamins are not a cure. They're going to help with the issues you have from different things. And so she personally was able to get off her depression meds using our Q Max, which is amazing. So it's super exciting. We also have probiotics. We have a line, which is an anti-inflammatory. We have vitamin sprays. Vitamin sprays are amazing. I don't know if you know about how you absorb things, but you absorb the best when you take things sublingually, which is under your tongue, unless you're going to get an IV or a shot in your booty. So I'm going to vote sublingual. And with our vitamin sprays, we have C+, which is going to be for immunity. It includes zinc. We have D3. We have B12 for energy. We have Boost, which is going to help with your metabolism. If you're on a weight loss journey, it's great for that. We have Relief, which is a natural pain relief spray. And then we have the coveted sleep spray. All the moms love it because you spray that sucker and you are out in 10 to 15 minutes. And when you wake up in the morning, you are not groggy. I don't know if you've ever taken a sleep aid before. I have to drink like 5 cups of coffee the next morning to wake up. And this does not make me feel that way. And the real secret of why the moms love it and can't keep enough of it on hand is because our kids sleep so good with it. And so it's been great for us. My middle child, the one that struggles with anxiety, asks for it at night. It helps him sleep, and he does so much better with it. So love the sleep sprays. We also have a pill called Vitalize. It's going to help balance your hormones. We have one specifically for men, one specifically for women. It consists of adaptogenic herbs that are going to meet your body where it's at. Women, you can take it premenopausal or postmenopausal. It helps level your testosterone or estrogen issues. So it's wonderful if you are struggling with your hormones being balanced. That's going to help with so many things. We also have a small weight loss line. We have meal replacement shakes that are super yummy. I actually drank one this morning. And then we have a pill called Trim. It's going to help burn fat, block carbs. It helps boost your metabolism, and it helps with sugar cravings. So I personally am not in a weight loss journey right now in my life, but I do at 9:30 every night want my ice cream, and nothing helps. Like I want ice cream or I'm hangry, even if I'm not hungry, like I need the sugar. And so since I've been taking the trim, I don't do that anymore. My husband actually laid in bed next to me and ate ice cream, and I didn't even want any. So it's wonderful with helping with your sugar cravings. I love that stuff. And then we have a couple energy drinks. We have one called Sport. It's going to be like kind of a pre-workout, or you can use it in place of Monsters or Red Bulls. And then we have one called Focus. It has floating chia seeds. I thought the texture would be weird, but I actually love it. And it's going to give you a more natural energy and really help you focus. I love to take it about 2:30. So in about an hour, I'll be drinking that in place of my second cup of coffee. And it's just what I need before I go pick the kids up from school. So I think that kind of hit all of our products. Or all of our nutraceuticals. So now I got to tell you about our full spectrum hemp. First and foremost, it is not something that's intoxicating. Okay, it's THC free by government standards, so that's wonderful. It doesn't show up in drug tests or anything like that. So no worries there. What sets our full spectrum hemp apart from CBD oil that you see that's popping up everywhere is that it includes CBD, but it also includes the rest of the terpenes and cannabinoids from the plant. Basically, it's going to include all those things so that they work more synergistically together and you're able to absorb those nutrients better because it's the way it was created to be. If you look up CBD or hemp, you know it can help with pain, stress relief, muscle recovery, just like a host of things. So many things that CBD can help with. So we have something superior. It's so wonderful. A couple other things that set our hemp apart is that it's temperature stable. So you can put it, a couple of our flavors taste good in coffee. It's not going to change the state of it because it's in coffee. And then also, I don't know if you live in East Texas and it's like 2 million degrees outside and it's sitting in your mailbox, you know, a lot of them say, most CBD oils say keep at room temperature. So it's probably totally getting messed up in your mailbox when it's sitting out there, and ours, it's not going to be a problem. Okay. And then my very favorite thing that sets ours apart is that it's water soluble. So we know water and oil don't mix, and most CBD oils are not water soluble. So if you take CBD oil, like just do one little drop, I know that stuff can be pricey, but one little drop and stir it, and it probably will not mix into your water. Ours, well, so when you take that, you're absorbing about 6 to 10%. With ours, it's water soluble, and you're going to absorb about 85%, which is a huge difference. It's about a 10 to 15 minute onset, and you just have a calm and a focus. I just talked to my cousin who just started taking it, and she said she's never had something that's helped her with her migraines like our hemp has. So that was really exciting to hear. Our personal family testimony, and for me, it's definitely also helped with my social anxiety. But my middle child, I'll tell you a personal story about him real quick. Last year, we got to a point where he was getting so anxious before he went to school that he would make himself sick. Like he would tell us he was sick, his stomach hurt, he couldn't go, there was no way he could go. We would drive him to school and drive around the drop-off over and over with him in tears. Side note, he's like taller than me, so literally taller than me. And so this big boy just crying because he can't go to school. And here I am, I'm like, you have to go, you're not sick. We got to a point where we would take his temperature every morning and say, that's the rule. If you don't have a fever and if you're not throwing up, you have to go to school. I felt like the worst mom. It broke my heart to make him get out of the car when he was adamantly saying, I'm not going. It wasn't a rebellious thing. It wasn't because he hadn't done his homework. It was because he worked himself up so much. His anxiety got so strong that he really felt like he couldn't do it. That probably sounds like a mean mom. When I would pick him up from school, he'd be fine. So I knew that he was working through it, but it was every morning. When I signed up for Q, I thought, I'm just going to try hemp and see if it helps. I didn't honestly have a lot of hope that it would help for something like that. We never ever took his temperature again after he started taking hemp because he never had those anxiety attacks again. So it's been huge for our family. I'm in a good place today. Look, I didn't cry. Anybody that's watched, I get so teary every time I tell that testimony because it's changed our lives. But I love our full spectrum hemp. It's so wonderful. I actually have some right here. So We offer it sublingually. You can just drop this under your tongue, hold it there for 15 seconds, swallow it, and you are good. We have cinnamon, mocha, berry, non-flavored. We have some pet hemp. That's wonderful. And then those are our oils. So we also have hemp cream. That is going to help with skin issues like psoriasis or eczema. And it's also great for muscle recovery. I personally will use it on my lower back when I have cramps and I don't have to take ibuprofen anymore. So that's really cool. Love our hemp cream. We have one that's real neutral, and then we have one, it's not as much for skin issues. It's more for the muscles, and it feels like icy hot. And my husband loves that stuff. It's so good. And then we also have roll-ons, hemp roll-ons. They're paired with essential oils. So one is for rest. It's going to help you relax. One is for immunity boost. So it's called Defend. And then we have one called Renew. And it's also going to help with pain. So when I have headaches, I'll put it right here and it helps. Or if I've been at the computer and I get real tense, I'll put it on the back of my neck and it helps. I love our essential oil hemp. It's pretty awesome. We just launched a new product called Twist. So it is a hemp water flavoring. So it tastes so good. I just got to sample it at convention last weekend, and you just pour the powder right into your drink and you get your hemp for the day. And that's really exciting. And then we launched one more product. It's called Q Armor. It is a chai snickerdoodle taste. And it's a powder that consists of adaptogenic mushrooms. So I'm really, really excited about that. Mine's supposed to come in really soon. So if you have any questions about any of those products and want to know about them in more detail, just ask the person who invited you. They can send you, we have info sheets on every product. We're super transparent. It shows all the ingredients. So ask and they'll be happy to send that your way. That brings me to the business side. You can be a part of Q by ordering products. You can get them at a retail price, or you can sign up as a preferred customer for a $10 annual fee. When you do that, you get the same prices as we do as ambassadors. I love our preferred customer program because then my customers can also choose to turn on their auto ship, so they don't have to worry about reordering their products. And then when they do that, they get points every month that go towards getting free products in the future, which is super cool. I love that as a business owner, that our customers are just taken care of through the system, and they can choose to have an auto ship or to not. They have full access to their auto ship, so they can add products, take away, change them. It's so user friendly and wonderful. If you are interested in getting our products and then making some money, you can join Q to be an ambassador for $39.95. That is insane to me. I feel like when we signed up for $80, I was like, babe, this is cheaper than a date night. Like, this is not a huge risk. Let's do it. And so now that it's $39.95, like, that's game changer. When you sign up, you get your own personal website immediately that you can immediately let people sign up and order their products. It's so pretty too. As a photographer, the amount that I paid for my monthly website and how much work it was to make it look nice was insane. And so having this and seeing how pretty the website is, it's pretty cool. So we get paid as ambassadors 4 different ways. You get paid 15 to 35% commission on your customer sales. So that's really awesome. People are coming to your site, ordering their product, and you're getting paid commission. And the second way we get paid is through our team volume. So this is what I hinted at a little bit earlier. Your team volume comes from your ambassadors' purchases, their sales, their ambassadors' purchases, their sales, their ambassadors. Like, you get the point. That's infinite levels down. So you can see how it can snowball, and how your volume is going to build each month, and how you are going to grow and grow and grow. Wherever your volume lands at the end of the month, that's the rank you get paid for. So that's where we have hit a silver rank and are making $4,000 residual a month. I did mention my sister-in-law, Katie, so a little shout out to her. She hit the rank of platinum in what's this month? a couple months ago. Anyways, that residual income is $15,000 a month. Like that's life-changing and generational change. Like that's crazy. So it's been really exciting to be a part when the company's growing so fast and we're ground floor and we have products that are unbelievable. The third way we get paid are our rank bonuses. So every time you hit a new rank, you get a one-time rank bonus. My last bonus had a comma in it, so that on top of my residual income is huge, huge for our family. The bonuses are very generous. The last way we get paid is through our financial freedom movement. This is my favorite thing about our company. It sets us apart. So we don't do a car program. We do not do tons of free trips and swag. They pay towards a debt of your choice when you hit the 4th rank in our company. I hit that rank in a month, I think. If you are interested in being a part of this business, we will hold your hand and walk you through how to do it and to run hard. So when you hit that 4th rank, they start paying towards your debt. If you're debt free, they'll pay to a retirement plan of your choice as well. So that's been super awesome for us. Also, part of our financial freedom movement, you get access to our coaches the day you sign up. So if you were to sign up right now, you could email them and they will set up an appointment to do financial coaching with you immediately. This is not like a surface like save better coaching. This is like when me and my husband started meeting with them, and we started meeting with them in March, and by, I keep forgetting what month it is. By the beginning of August, our savings account, we had quadrupled. That wasn't because I was making quadruple more and just put it all in savings. It was because they gave us wisdom on how to invest, how to save, how to pay off debt, all the right way, how to not spend a little bit better. So our coaching and accountability with that financial coach has been priceless, really. So I love that our company offers that to all of our ambassadors. So that's what I have for you today. It has been a huge thing for our family. It's just a no-brainer for me if you're looking to make a second stream of income, a little side gig, or do it full time. Like this is something to really think about and look into. So reach out to whoever invited you. I know it's weird to ask questions on Zoom, so reach out to them, and I'm happy to get on a 3-way call with y'all and answer questions personally. But I appreciate you guys getting on this afternoon. Have a happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. Thanks, guys.